best friend? Who here has their mom as their best friend? Very few of us. Yes, I know. Well, who here looks up to their mom at least? Well, I look up to my mom too, but not for the reason why she's my mom, but because of what she went through, and that's why I'm here today to tell you about her life story and why she's very inspirational to me. So I'll begin by giving you a brief background, maybe not a brief background, about my mom's history. So according to my interview with my mom, she started her life early. And by early, I meant she got married at 14. Just because she was pregnant with my older brother. And according to that time, it wasn't surprising because 56% out of 1,000 girls, teen girls, would be pregnant. And that was in the 1990s. And that was when she was still in 8th grade. And according to See California, 70% of teen moms would usually drop out of middle school and high school. But my mom didn't stop there. She actually continued on to high school, where she eventually had my older sister in her junior year and me her senior year. And so by the time she graduated high school, she had 3 kids. And by that time, she was only 18. And then after high school, she decided to become a stay-at-home mom, which was common because 67% of teen moms would actually stop their education at high school and not attend college. But that didn't last long because 6 years later, she decided to go to college and go for what she wanted. And by that time, she already had 6 kids, including me. So she goes to college, she graduates, she attends State University, and her first year at her State University, she gives birth to another child. And so a year after having my baby sister, my dad, actually, he was the financial supporter of all 7 kids. He eventually gets laid off, and so my mom had to take on a part-time job while going to college and taking care of all of us. So the year before she graduates, she actually has another child. And so she graduates college with a bachelor's degree and 8 kids. And according to Olivia Marshall, less than 2% of teen moms actually would finish college. And my mom was one of those 2%. And a year later, after volunteering and taking on part-time jobs, she gets offered a full-time job, and so she becomes the breadwinner of the family. And so while that, my dad becomes a stay-at-home dad. Then 2 years later, she gives birth to another child, and 2 years later after that, she gives birth to another child. And I know, I'm wondering here how she did that, because I think she's crazy. I agree with you guys. And that's what leads me to why I'm very motivated by her and inspired by her, because according to my sister also admires her because she's a powerful figure to us, and I agree. Or my dad says she's one of a kind, but I mean, yeah, she is, because earning a bachelor's degree and getting a job is unique, but earning a bachelor's degree and getting a job and raising 10 kids, that's one of a kind. And because 65% of young women who have kids in college would usually drop out, and my mom didn't. And she continued on to her career, and according to Taylor Ivana, 98% of teen moms usually wouldn't go for the career. And one word to describe my mom would be perseverance, according to my grandma. And that's why I'm inspired by her, and because she's very hardworking and goal-oriented, like how my mom's mom describes her. So I always wondered how she managed having kids in high school and kids in college, and then also becoming the financial supporter of 10 kids. So I asked her, and she just said one thing. She says, don't stop. Just go for what you want. It doesn't matter how long it takes. And that's true, because we can do it if she can do it. So we should keep going for what we want, even though it takes forever. Because my mom still wants to go for her master's, and unfortunately, she still wants kids. I know.